Petruchio. Rise, Grumio, rise, you will compound this quarrel.
Nay, 'tis no matter, sir, what he pledges in Latin. If this be not a lawful cause for me to leave his service, look you, sir, he bid me knock him and rap him soundly, sir. What was it fit for a servant to use his master so? Being perhaps, for aught I see, 2 and 38. Ouch. Would to God I'd well knocked it first. Then enough Romeo come by the worst.
But Hortensio, I bade the rascal knock me at your gates, and I could not get him to do it for my part.
Knock at the gate. Oh heaven, spake you not these words plain? Knock me here, rap me here, knock me well and knock me soundly, and come you now with knocking at the gate?
Sirrah, be not all talk. Not I advise you!
Patience, Petruchio. I am Grumio's pledge. Why, 'tis a heavy chance twixt him and you, your ancient, trusty, and pleasant servant Grumio. And tell me now, old friend, what happy gale blows you to Padua here from old Verona?
Such wind as scatters young men through the world to seek their fortunes far from at home where small experience grows, but in a few, good Lord, Hortensio, but it stands with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased. And I thrust myself into this maze to wive and thrive as best I may. Crowns in my purse I have, and goods at home, so I am come abroad to see the world.
Shall I come round thee to thee then, Petruchio, and wish thee to a shrewd, ill-favored wife? Thou thank'st me but a little for my counsel, and yet I promise thee she shall be rich, and very rich. But thou art too much my friend, and I'll not push thee to her.
Good Hortensio, with such friends as we, few words suffice, and therefore thou knowest one rich enough to be Petruchio's wife is, well, this burden for my glory. Damned be she, as foul as Florentis' love, as bold as Sybil, as cursed and shrewd as Socrates and thief. She rules me not, nor removes at least affection's edge in me. Were she as rough as the Adriatic seas. I come to wife it wealthily in Padua, if wealthily then happily in Padua.
Nay, look here, sir. He tells you flatly what his mind is. Why give him gold enough to marry him to a puppet, or an aglet baby, or an old trot with narrow tooth in her head, though she have as many diseases as 2 and 50 horses? Why, nothing comes in this, so money comes with all.
Petruchio, I'll continue that which I broached in jest. I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife with wealth enough, and young and beauteous, brought up as best becomes a gentlewoman. Her only fault, and that is false enough, is that she is intolerable, cursed, and shrewd, and forward, so beyond all measure that for my state far worse than it is. I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Hortensio, thou knowest not gold's effect. Tell me her father's name, and 'tis enough, for I will board her, though she chide as loud as thunder with the clouds and autumn crack.
Her father's name is Baptista Minola, an affable and courteous gentleman. Her name is Caterina Minola, renowned in Padua for her scolding tongue.
I know her father, though I know not her. He knew my deceased father well. I will not sleep, Hortensio, until I speak with her, and therefore, let me be thus bold with you to give you over at this first encounter, unless you accompany me thither.
Pray you, sir, let him go while he can relax. On my word, and she knew him as well as I do, she would think scolding would do little good upon him. She may perhaps call him half a score names or so. Why, that's nothing. And he begin once, he'll rail in his rogue tricks. I'll tell you what, sir. When she stand in by the wall, he will throw a figure in her face, and so disfigure her with it that she shall have no more eyes to see withal than a cat. You know him not, sir.
Tarry, Petruchio, for I must go with thee. In Baptista's keep my treasure is. He hath the jewel of my life and hold, his youngest daughter, beautiful Bianca. And her withholds from me and others more, suitors to her and rivals of my love, supposing it a thing impossible for those defects I before rehearsed, that ever Caterina will be wooed. Therefore this order at Baptista ta'en, that none shall have access unto Bianca, until Catherine the Cursed got a husband.
Catherine the Cursed, a title for maid of all titles the worst.
Now my friend Petruchio shall do me grace, and present me disguised in so to instruct Bianca. That so I may by this device at least have leave and leisure to make love to her, and unsuspected court her by herself.
Here's no knavery. See to beguile the old folks, how the young folks stick their heads together. Master! Master, look about you. Look over there, huh? Peace!
Romeo, it is the rival of my love, Petruchio. Stand by a while.
A proper stripling and an amorous.
Well, very well. I have perused the notes. Hark you, sir. I'll have them very fairly bound. All books of love. See that at any hand? And see you read no other lectures to her.
You understand me.
Over and aside, Signor Baptista's liberality commended to largesse. Take you your paper too, and have them very well perfused, for she is sweeter than perfume itself to whom they go to. What will you read to her?
Whate'er I read, I'll plead for you as my patron. And stand you so assured as firmly as yourself for so place. And yea, with perhaps more successful words than you. Unless you were a scholar, sir.
Oh, this learning, what a thing it is.
What woodcock? What an ass it is.
He is Cicero.
Romeo, God save you, Signor Romeo.
And you're well met, Signor Hortensio. Trow you whither I am going? To Baptista, Manila. I promise to inquire carefully about a schoolmaster for the fair Bianca, and by good fortune have guided well on this young man, fit for learning and behavior for her turn, well read in poetry and other books, good ones I want.
'Tis well, and I have found a man hath promised me to help me to another, a fine musician to instruct our mistress. So shall I no whit be behind in duty to fair Bianca, so beloved of me.
Beloved of me, and now my deed shall prove.
And that is bad shall prove.
Romeo, mum, 'tis now no time to vent our love. Listen to me, and if you speak me fair, I'll tell you news indifferent good for either. Here is a gentleman, whom by chance I met, upon agreement from us to his liking, will undertake to woo cursed Kate, yea, and to wed her, if her dowry please.
So said, so done as well. Hortensio, have you told him all her faults?
I know she is an irksome, brawling scold. If that be all, masters, then 'tis no matter.
No, says me so, friend. What countryman?
Born in Verona, old Antonio's son, my father dead. My fortune lives for me, and I hope good days and long to see.
Oh, sir, such a life with such a wife were strange. But if you have a stomach, do it in God's name. You will have me assisting you at all. But will you woo this wildcat?
Will I there?
Willie Moore, I or I'll hang her.
Think you a little din in not my ears? Have I not, in my time, heard lions roar? Have I not heard the sea puffed up with winds, rage like an angry boar chafed with sweat? Have I not heard heaven's artillery thunder in the skies and great ordnance in the field? Have I not in a pitched battle heard loud alarms, named steeds and trumpets clang? And you tell me of the wind's tongue that gives not so half great a blow as will a chestnut in a farm with fire. Fear folk is with fire.
For he fears not. Carr, Hortensio. This man is happily arrived, to my mind presumes, for his good and yours.
I promise we would be contributors and bear his cost of wooing whatsoever.
So we will, provided that you win her.
I would I were assured of a good dinner.
Gentlemen, God save you. If I may be bold, tell me, I beseech you, which is the readiest way to house the Signor Baptista Manila?
He that has the two fair daughters. Is he you mean?
Even he be a villain.
Hark you, sir, you mean not her too.
Perhaps can end her, sir. What have you to do?
Not her that chides in any manner that way.
I love no chiders, sir. Be no, that's away.
Love is done to one another.
Sir, a word ere you go. Are you a suitor to the maid you talk of, yea or no?
is not she.
For what reason, I beseech you?
For this reason, if you'll know, she's the choice love of Signor Gremio.
That she's a chosen of Signor Hortensio. Softly, my masters. If you be gentlemen, do me this right. Hear me with patience. Baptista is a noble gentleman, to whom my father is not all unknown. And were his daughter fairer than she is, she may more suitors have, and me for one. Fair Lina's daughter had 1,000 wooers. Then, well, one more may fair Bianca have, and so she shall. Vicentio shall make one, though Paris came and hoped to speed alone.
What did this gentleman out-talk us all?
Give him peace, so I know he'll prove a jade.
Hortensio, what end are all these words?
So, let me be so bold to ask, did you yet ever see Baptista's daughter? No, but here I do that he has two. One as famous for scolding tongue as is the other for beauteous modesty.
So, first for me, let her go by.
Yea, leave that labor to great Hercules, and let it be more than Alcides well.
Sir, understand this of me in sooth, the youngest daughter whom you hearken for. Her father keeps from all access of suitors, and will not promise her to any man unless the first be wed. The younger then is free, and not before.
Sir, if it be so that you are the man most stead us all and me most arrest, and if you break the ice of Judas' feet, achieve the elder and set the younger free for our access, whose hat may be to have her, will not so gracious be to be in great. Sir, you say well, and well you do conceive, yet if you do profess to be a suitor, you must, as we do, gratify this gentleman, to whom we all rest generally beholden. Sir, I shall not be slack. In sign whereof, please you and me contrive this afternoon and quaff carouses to our mistress's health, and do as adversaries do in law. Strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Ooh, excellent motion.
The motion's good indeed, and being so. Patricio, I will be your benvenuto.
Or what you will command me, will I do. So well I know my duty to my elders.
Of all thy suitors here, I charge thee. Tell them thou knowest best. See thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive
Meaning, the lice.
Is it not Hortensio?
If you affect him, sister, here I swear I'll plead for you myself that you shall have him. Oh. Then belike you fancy rich you are. You shall have Gremio to keep you fair. Is it for him you do envy me so? Nay, then you jest. And I do perceive you have but jested with me all this while. I pray you, Sister Kate, untie my hands. If that be jest, then all the rest.
Stand aside. Poor girl. She weeps. Go! Fly thy needle, meddle not with her. For shame, thou building of a deathless spirit. Why dost thou wrong her that ne'er did wrong thee? When did she cross thee bitter word,
Her silence floods me, and I'll be remembered like Will you not suffer me? Nay, now I see. She is your treasure. She must have a husband, and I must dance barefoot on her wedding day, and for your love to her, lead apes in hell.
Talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge.
was ever a gentleman, as free as I. But who comes here?
Good word, neighbor Baptista.
Tomorrow, neighbor Gremio, God save you, gentlemen. And you, good sir. Pray, have you not a daughter called Katerina, fair and virtuous? I have a daughter, sir, called Katerina.
You are too blunt. Go to orderly.
You always know Gremio, I can't believe. I am a gentleman of Nora, sir, that hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, am bold to show myself a forward guest within your home, to make mine eye the witness of that report which I so oft have heard. And for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine, cunning in music and mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences whereof I know she's not ignorant. Except of him, only do me wrong. His name is Licio, born in Mantua. You are welcome, sir. And he for your good sake, but for my daughter, this I know. She is now for your turn. The more I grieve. I see you do not mean to part with her. Oh, mistake me not. I speak but as I find. When saw you, sir? What may I call your name? Petruchio is my name. Antonio's son. A man well known throughout all Italy. I know him well. You are welcome for his sake.
Saving your tale, Petruchio, let us that old poor petitioner speak to. Baccare, you are a marvelous forward.
Pardon me, Signor Gremio, I would fain be doing.
And I will not serve that you occur to ruin. Neighbor, This is a gift very grateful, I am sure of it, and to express the like kindness myself, that have been more kindly beholding to you than any, freely give unto you this young scholar that hath long been studying at Friends, as cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages, as the other in music and mathematics. His name is Cambio. Pray accept his service.
1,000 thanks, Signor Greville. Welcome, good Cambio. But, gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, sir. The boldness is mine own. That, being a stranger in this city here, to make myself a suitor unto your daughter, unto Bianca, fair and virtuous. Nor is your firm resolve in the preferment of the eldest daughter not unknown to me. Sir, this liberty is all that I request, that upon knowledge of my parentage, I may be welcome amongst the rest of the group, with free access and favor as the rest. And toward the education of your daughters, I here bestow this simple instrument and this small packet of Greek and Latin books, which, if you accept them, then their worth is great.
Lucentio is your name. Of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, sir, son unto Vincentio.
Ah, by report, I know him well. You are very welcome. Take you the lute, and you this set of books, and go to your pupils presently. Tell them that you are their tutors, and bid them use you well. We will go walk with the orchard, and then to dinner. You are passing welcome, and so I pray you all to take yourselves. Signor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and so every day I cannot come to you. You knew my father well, and in him me, left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. And so, tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry will I have with her to wife? Upon my death, the half of my lands, and in possession, 20,000 For that dowry, I'll show her up a Willwood. Be it that she survives me in all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialties be therefore drawn between us, and so that covenants may be kept on either hand. Ah, when that special thing is both obtained, that is your love. For that is all in all. But that is nothing. For I am as peremptory as she proud-minded, and where two raging fires meet together, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. Though little fire grows great with little wind, extreme gusts will blow out fire and all. And so I to her, and so she yields to me, for I am rough, and woo not like a babe. Well, mayst thou woo, and happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy word. Aye, to the proof his mouth is off for wings that shakes not when they blow perpetually. Why, how now, my friend? Why dost thou look so pale?
For fear, I promise you, if I look pale.
What, will my daughter prove a good musician?
I sooner think she'll prove a soldier.
Why the
Fire! May hold with her, but never loose.
Canst thou not break her to the lute?
I know, but she had broke the lute to me. I did but tell her she mistook her frets and bowed her hand to teach her fingering, when, with the most impetuous devilish spirit, frets, please, quoth she, why I fumed with them. And with that word she smote me on the head. And through the instrument my paint made way. And there I stood, amazed for a while, as upon a pillory, looking for the lute, while she did call me rascal fiddler and wrangling jack, and 20 such vile terms as had she studied to abuse me so.
Why, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than ever. dear, how I long to have some cheese.
Well, come go with me, and be not so discomfited. Proceed in practice, my younger daughter, for she's apt to learn and thankful for good terms. Signor Petruchio, will you come with us, or shall I send my daughter Kaci to you?
I pray you do. I'll attend her here. Woo her with some spirits when she comes. Say that she raveth. Why? Then I'll tell her plain she sing as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown. I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute, and will not speak a word, why, then I'll commend her volubility, and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as though she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny to wed, then I'll claim the day when I shall ask the banns and when we married. But now here she comes, and Petruchio will speak. Good morrow, Kate, for that is your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard but something hard of hearing? They call me Catherine that you talk with me.
You lie, for you are called plain Kate, and bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the cursed, but Kate, prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate, for dainties are all Kates, and so, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation, hearing my mildness praised in every town, my virtues spoke of, and my beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to be belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife. Moved?
In good time, let him that moves you here can remove you hence. I knew at the first, you were removable.
Why, what's a movable?
A joint stool.
Thou hast hit it. Come, sit on me.
Asses were made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such chain as you with me, woman.
Come, Kate, come, for knowing thee to be but young and light.
Life of such a swain as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should be, should box.
Rotated like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Aye, for a turtle as he takes a buzzard.
Come, you one, in faith you are too angry.
I be wolfish, best beware my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
Aye, if the fool could find it where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp was, where his sting in his tail,
His
tongue. Whose tongue?
yours, if you talk tales, so farewell.
What? With my tongue in your tail? Nay, come again, good Kate. I'm a gentleman.
That I'll try.
Move. I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then no arms?
A herald, Kate. Oh, put me in my book.
What is your crest, a coxcomb?
The corner's cock, so Kate will be my head.
No cock of mine. You croak you like a craven.
Come, Kate, come. You must not look so sour.
It is my fashion when I see a crab.
Why, here's no crab, and therefore look not sour.
There is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
Aim in my face.
Well aimed at such a young one.
Oh, now by St. George, I am too young for you.
Yet you
rough and coy and so on, but now I find him both very liar, for now I'm pleasant. Names and passing courteous, yet slow and sweet, but sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown, thou canst not withstand, nor bite the lip with ink which is will, and thou with mildness intervenest thy wound with. Now, why does the world report that Kate doth limp? Oh, slanderous world, hate like the hazel twig is straight and slender, and is brown and hue as hazelnut, and sweeter than the kernels. Oh, let me see thee walk. Thou dost not halt. Go, fool, and whom thou keepst command. Did ever die, so become a girl as Kate, this chamber with a princely gate? Oh, be thou dying, and let dying be Kate, and then let Kate be chaste and dying sportful. Where didst thou study all this goodly speech? It is extempore from my mother wit.
Oh, witty mother, with us else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep thee warm.
Marry. So I mean, sweet Catherine, in thy bed. And therefore, setting all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your father hath consented that you shall be my wife. Will you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a husband for your turn, for by this light whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me like, well, thou must be married to no man but me, for I am born to tame you, Kate, bring you from a wild Kate to a Jake conformable as other husband. Here comes your father! Never make denial, I must and will have Catherine.
Now, Signor Ferruccio, how speak you with my daughter?
How much well, sir, how much well? 'Twere impossible I should speak this.
Why, how now, Dr. Catherine?
In your doms.
Call you me, daughter? You have shown a tender fatherly regard to wish me wed to one half-lunatic, a madcap ruffian and a swearing jack that speaks with oaths to face the matter out.
Father, 'tis thus. Yourself and all the world that have talked of her have talked amiss of her. For if she be cursed, it is for policy. For she's not hot, but temperate as the morn. She's not froward, but modest as the dove. The patient shall prove a San Cristal, a Roman Lucretia for her chastity. And in fact, we ride so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first. Hark, Petruchio. She said she'll see thee hanged first.
Is this your speed? Nay then, good night our part.
Gentlemen, if she and I be pleased, what's that to you? 'Twas bargained twixt us twain, being alone, that she shall still be cursed in company. I tell you, sirs, you are novices. 'Tis a wonder to believe how much she loves me. She hung about my neck, and kiss on kiss she bides so fast, protesting oath on oath, that in a twink she won me to her love. Oh, 'tis a wonder when men and women are alone. Oh, meek-hearted wretch, contain the courteous Shrew. I will unto Venice. Give me thy hand, Kate. I'll buy a pair against the wedding day. Provide with these father bids against. I'm sure my Catherine will be fine.
Signor Petruccio, I know not what to say, but give me your hands. God send you joy.
Amen, say
Tis
we.
a match.
Father and wife, and gentlemen unto. I will unto Venice. Sunday comes apace. We'll have rings and things and fine array. And kiss me, Kate. Mwah. We will be married on Sunday.
Was ever match clapped up so suddenly?
Faith, gentlemen, now I play a merchant's part and venture madly on a desperate march.
'Twas a commodity lay fretting by you. 'Twill bring you gain or perish on the seas.
Now the gain I seek is quiet in the match.
No doubt, but he hath got a quiet catch. But now, Battista, to your younger daughter, now is the day we long have looked for. I am your neighbor, and was suitor first.
And I am the one that loves Bianca more than words can witness or thoughts can guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love so dear as I.
Greybeard, I love thou freeze.
But thine doth fry. Skipper, stand back. 'Tis age that nourisheth.
But youth in ladies' eyes and flourish.
Gentlemen, content you. I will resolve this strife. His deeds must win prize. And he of foe that can assure my daughter greatest dower shall have my youngest love. Say, Signor Grigio, what can you assure her?
First, as you know, my house within the city is richly furnished with plate and gold, basins and ewers to lay her dainty hands. My hangings all of Tyrian tapestry, in ivory coffers have I stuffed my crowns, in cypress chests my Harris counterpoints, costly apparel, tents and canopies, fine linen, turkey cushions bossed with pearl, pewter and brass, balance of Venice gold in needlework, and all things answerable to house or housekeeping. Then, at my farm, I have 100 milch kine to the pail, 6 score fat oxen standing in my stalls, and all things answerable to this portion. Myself am struck in years, I must confess, and if I die tomorrow, this is hers. But whilst I live, she be only mine.
That only came well in. Signor Battista, listen to me. I am my father's son and only heir. If I may have your daughter to my wife, I'll leave her houses 3 or 4 as good within rich Pisa's walls as any one old Signor Grimio has in Padua. Besides, 2,000 ducats by the year of land shall be her jointure. What have I pitched you, Signor Grimio?
2,000 ducats. My land amounts to not so much in all. That she shall have, besides in Argosy, that now is lying in Marseille Road. What, have I joked you with an Argosy?
Grimio, 'tis known my father hath no less than 3 great argosies, plus 2 galleasses and 12 tight galleys. All these I will assure her, and twice whate'er thou offers next.
Nay, I have offered all, and I can offer no more than all I have. If you like me, she shall have me and mine.
Then the maid is mine from all the world by your firm promise. Grimio's outvied.
Well, gentlemen, I must confess, your offer is the best. And let your father make her this assurance, she's your own. Else, you must pardon me. If you should die before him, where's her daughter?
Why, that's but a cattle. He is old, I young.
May not young men die as well as old?
Well, gentlemen, I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, you know, my daughter Cuthbert is to be married. Now on the Sunday following, shall Bianca be bride to you? If you make this assurance. If not, to Signor Grimio. And so I take my leave, and thank you for it.
Adieu, good neighbor. Now I fear thee not. Sirrah, young gamester, your father were a fool to give thee all in his waning age set foot under thy table. A toy, an old Italian fox, is not so kind, my boy.
Vengeance on your crafty withered eye. Yet I have faced with the card of 10. 'Tis in my head to do my master good. I see no reason but supposed Lucentio must get a father called supposed Vincentio. And that's but a wonder. Fathers commonly do get their children. But in this case of wooing, a child shall get a sire, if I fail not with my
Samahy? Then give me leave to read philosophy, and while I pause, serve in your harmony.
Sirrah, I'll not bear these braves of thine.
Why, gentlemen, you do me double wrong to strive for that which rested in my choice. I am no reaching scholar in the schools. I'll not retire to hours nor appointed times, but learn my lessons as I please myself. And to cut off all strife, here sit me down. Take you your instrument, play the whiles. His lecture will be done ere you have tuned.
You'll leave his lecture on in tune?
That will be never. Tune your instrument.
Where left you last?
Here, madam. Hic ibat Simois. Hic est Sigiatus. Hic statuat priami regia tenus.
Construe them.
As I told you before, Simois are a muchintio. Hic est son into the muchintio of Pisa. Sigia tenus. Disguised thus to get your love. Est, and that of you, Chintio, that comes in wood. Priami is my tranio. Regia, bearing my port. Calsa senis, that we might beguile the old Hunteroo.
Madam, my instruments in tune.
Let's hear. Why, the treble jar.
Spit in the hole and tune again.
Now let me see if I can construe it. Hic ibat Simois. I know you not. Hic est sigea tenus. I trust you not. Hic steterat priami. Take heed he hear us not. Regia, presume not. Calcis senis. Despair not.
'Tis now in tune. All but the bass. The bass is right. 'Tis the bass knave that jars. How fiery and forward our pedant is. Now, by my life, the knave doth court my love. Pedescule, I'll watch you better yet.
In time I may believe, yet I mistrust.
Mistrust it not. For Aegidates was Ajax, called so from his grandfather.
I must believe my master. I assure you, else I should be arguing still upon that doubt. But let it rest. Now, Vicio, to you. Good master, take it not unkind and pray that I have been most pleasant with you.
You may go walk and give us leave a while. My lessons make no melody in 3 parts.
Are you so formal, sir? Well, I'll wait and watch it all, for what I be deceived are amorous musician groweth in love.
Now, before you touch the instrument to learn the order of my fingering, I must begin with rudiment of art, to begin gameth gamut of a briefer sort, more pleasant, pithy, and effectual than hath been wrought by any of my trade. And here it is, in writing fairly drawn.
I passed my gamut long ago.
Yet read the gamut, Hortensio.
Gamut I am, the ground of all accord. Array, to plead Hortensio's passion. Be me, Bianca, take him for thy lord. See Vaut, who loves with all affection. Array, one clef, two notes have I. Be me, show pity, or I die. Call you this gamut. I like it not. Old fashions please me best. I'm not so nice to change true rules for odd inventions.
Mistress, your father prays to leave your books and have to let just at this bedroom, for tomorrow is a rain day.
Farewell, sweet masters both. I must be going.
Thank you, mistress. Then I have no cause to stay.
But I have cause to pry into this credit. Methinks he looks as though he were in love. Yet if thy thoughts, Bianca, be so low to cast thy wandering eye on every sail, cease thee that list. If once I find thee ranging, Hortensio will be quick with thee by changing.
First a boy and a girl meet each other. Then they sit down to talk for a while. In your heart you wonder for your lover. But instead draws you closer to the eye. You make start conversation. My darling, please
Signor Lucentio, this is the appointed day that Catherine and Petruchio should be married. And yet we hear not of our son-in-law. What will be said? What mockery will it be to one of the bridegroom and the priest attends to speak the ceremonial rites of marriage? What says Lucentio to the shame of all?
No shame of mine. I must, forsooth, be forced to give my hand, opposed against my heart, unto a mad brave rude be full of spleen, who would in haste against to wed at pleasure. I told you, he was a frantic fool, hiding his bitter jests and blunt behavior. And to be noted for a merry man, he'll woo 1,000, make friends, point the day of marriage, feast, proclaim the banns, yet never means to wed but he hath wooed. Now must the Lord point at poor Catherine and say, Lo, there is mad Petruchio's wife. Please him, come and marry her. Patience, good Catherine, and Baptista too. Petruchio means but well, whatever fortune stays him from his word. Though he be blunt, I know him passing wise. Though he be married, yet withal he's honest. Good Catherine had never seen him though.
But, sir, you know this is your wedding day. First, we were sad, fearing you would not come. Now sadder that you come so unprovided. I doth this have a shame on your estate. And I thought to our solemn festival.
And tell us what occasion of import hath all so long detained you from your wife and brought you hither, so unlike yourself.
Tedious and what to tell and harsh to hear. Suffice it, I have come to keep my word, though in some part and fortitude I forget, which after measure I will so excuse that you shall be well satisfied. Where is Kate the morning wears? 'Tis time we're at church.
See not to ride in these unreverent robes. Go to my chamber, put on clothes of mine.
Not I believe we thus saw her.
But thus I trust you will not marry her.
In good sooth, even thus. To me she's married, not unto my clothes. Could I repair what she will wear in me, as I can change these poor accoutrements? For well for Kaci, better for myself. Oh, but what a fool am I to chat with thee when I should bid good morrow to my bride and steal the title with a loving kiss?
He has some meaning in his attire. We will convince him, if possible, to put on better if he go to church.
I'll after him and see the event of this.
But sir, to love concerneth us, to add her father's liking. I am to get a man, as I before imparted to your worship. Doesn't matter who he is. We'll fit into our turn. And he is to be Vicentio of Pisa, and pass assurance of greater dower than I have promised, and so you shall marry sweet Bianca with consent.
'Twas not that my fellow schoolmaster doth watch Bianca's steps so narrowly. 'Twere good, methinks, to steal our marriage, which, once performed, let all the world say no. I'll have my no despite the world.
That by degrees we need to look into. We'll overreach the graybeard Gremio, the narrow, prying father Minola, the quaint musician amorous Licio, all for my master's sake, Vicentio. Signor Gremio, came you from the church?
As willingly as ere I came from school.
And are the bride and bridegroom coming home?
Ha! Bridegroom, say you? 'Tis a groom indeed, a grumbling groom, and that the girl shall find.
Curser than she, 'tis impossible.
Why, he's a fiend, a very fiend.
Why, she's a fiend, a very fiend.
I tell you, Sir Lucentio, when the priest should ask, Catherine should be his wife. I, by God wounds, quoth he, and swore so loud that all amazed, the priest let fall the book, and as he stooped again to take it up, the mad-brained bridegroom took him such a cuff that down fell priest and book and looking priest. Now take them up, quoth he, if any list.
What said the wench when he rose up again?
Trembled and shook. For why? He stamped and swore as if the vicar meant to cousin him. But after many ceremonies done, he calls for wine, quoth he, as if he had been carousing aboard after a storm to his mates. Quaff off the muscatel and threw the socks all the socks in his face, having no other reason but that his beard grew thin and hungerly and seemed to ask him sops as he was drinking. This time, he took the bride about the neck and kissed her lips with such a clamorous smack that at the party all church did echo. I seen this king, there is shame. And after me I know the rack is following. Such a mad marriage never was before.
that you shall entreat me to stay, yet not stay. Entreat me how you can. Now, if you love me, stay. Romeo, my horse!
Eyes ready, be ready. Yo to meet the horses.
Nay then, do what thou canst. I will not go today.
No, nor tomorrow. Not till I please myself. The door is open, sir. There lies your way. You may be jogging whilst your boots are green. For me, I'll not be gone till I please myself. 'Tis like you prove a jolly surly groom that take it on you with the first so roundly. Oh, hey, pretend thee. Will thee be angry?
I will be angry. What hast thou to do? Father, be quiet. He shall stay my leisure.
Aye, marry, sir, now begins to work.
Gentlemen, forward to the bridal dinner. I see a woman may be made a fool if she had not a spirit to resist. They shall go forward, Kate, at thy command. Obey the bride, go to the feast. Revel and domineer, carouse full measure to her maidenhead. Be mad and merry or go hang yourselves. But as for my bonny Kate, she will with me. Nay, look not me, nor stamp, nor stare, nor fret. I will be master of what is mine own. She is my goods. She is my chattels. She is my household stuff, my house, my field, my horse, my ox, my ass, my anything. Touch her, whoever dare. I'll bring mine action against the proudest he who stalks my way and Padua. Rubio, draw forth thine weapon. We are beset with thieves. Rescue thy mistress if thou be a man. Fear not, sweet wench. They shall not touch thee. I'll buckler thee against the million. Ah! Ah! Hey! Let them go. A couple of wild ones.
Had they gone more quickly, I should not have happened.
All mad matches, there was the light.
Mistress, what's your opinion of your sister? That being mad herself, she's navigated.
I warned him, Petruchio is Canaan.
Gentlemen and friends, the bride and bridegroom wants for to supply the place at the table. There was no junkets at the feast. Take you the bridegroom's place, and let you take your sister's room.
Shall sweet Bianca practice how to ride it?
She shall. Come, let us go.
And all foul ways. Was ever man so beaten? Was ever man so brayed? Was ever man so weary? I'm set before to make a fire, and they are coming after to warm them. Now, were I not a little hot, soon hot, my very lips might grease, my the fire shall warm myself, for considering the weather, a taller man than I shall take cold. Hello, Curtis!
Who is that? Calls so coldly.
A piece of ice. If thou doubt it, thou mayest fly from my shoulder to my heel with no greater a run but my head and my neck. A fire, good Curtis.
Is my master and his wife coming, Romeo?
I, Curtis, I, therefore fire. Fire, cast on no water.
Is she so hot a shrew as she's reported?
She was, good Curtis, before this frost. But thou knowest winter tames man, woman, and beast. For to tame my old master, and my new mistress, and myself, fellow Curtis.
Away, you 3-inch fool! I'm no beast.
Am I but 3 inches? Why, thy horn's a foot, and so long am I in the least. But wilt thou make a fire, or shall I complain on thee to my mistress, whose hand, she being now at hand, thou shalt soon feel to thy cold comfort for being slow in thy hot office?
I prithee, good Romeo, tell me how goes the world.
A cold world, Curtis, in every office but thine, and therefore fire. Do thy duty, and have thy duty, for my master and mistress are almost frozen to death.
There's fire ready, and therefore, good Romeo, the news.
Why, Jack boy, ho boy, and all the news that look that.
Come, you're some poor Kaci, Kaci.
And therefore fire, for I have caught extreme cold. Where's the cook? Is supper ready? The house trimmed, rushes strewed? The serving men in their new costume, their white stockings, and every officer his wedding garment on? Be the jacks fair within, the jills fair without, the carpets laid, and everything in order?
All ready, and therefore, I pray thee, news!
First note, my horse is tired. My master and mistress fallen out.
How?
Out of their saddles into the dirt. And thereby hangs the tail.
Let's have it, Romeo.
Lend thy ear. There!
This 'tis to feel a tale, not to hear a tale.
And therefore 'tis called a sensible tale, and that cup was but to knock at thine ear and beseech listening. Now I begin. Imprimis, we started down a foul hill, my master riding behind my mistress.
Both of one horse.
What's that to thee?
Why? A horse.
Tell thou the tale. But hast thou not crossed me? Thou shouldst have heard how her horse fell, and she under her horse. Thou shouldst have heard in how miry a place, how she was bemoiled, how he left her with the horse upon her, how he beat me because her horse stumbled, how she waded through the dirt to pluck him off me, how he swore, how she prayed that never prayed before, how I cried. How the horses ran away, how our bridle was burst, how I lost my crupper. Many things of worthy memory which shall now die in oblivion. And thou return unexperienced to thy grave.
By this revenue, he is more shrewd than she.
I, and that thou, and the proudest of you all, shall find when he comes home. But what talk I of this? Call forth Nathaniel and Gregory. Let their coats be brushed, their heads be slickly combed, and their garters of an indifferent knit. Let them curtsy with their left legs, and not presume to touch a hair of my master's horsetail until they kiss their hands. Are they all ready?
They are.
Call them forth.
Do you hear? Oh, you must be my master to countenance my mistress.
Why, she hath a face of her own.
Who knows not that?
Thou, it seems, that calls for company to countenance her.
I come forth to credit her.
Why, they come to borrow nothing of her.
Welcome home, Romeo. Hey, Romeo.
Welcome you. What you? How now you, fellow you? And that's much for greeting. And now my spruce companions, is all ready and all things neat?
All things is ready.
Tell us.
How many is our master?
E'en at hand, alighted by this, and therefore be not cause passion.
Meet me in the park and bring that rascal maid with thee?
Nathaniel's coaster was not fully made, and Gabriel's pumps were all unpinked in the heel. There was no link to color Peter's hat in. Walter's dagger was not comfort sheathing. There were none fine but Adam, Rafe, and Gregory. The rest were ragged, old and beggarly. Yet, as they are, here are they come to meet you.
Villains, go and fetch my supper in! Where is the life that late I led? Where are they? Sit down, Kate, and be merry. Food, 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 food! Why, when I say, be merry, Kate. Off with my boots, you rogues, you villains, when? It was the friar of orders grey as he forth walked on his path, you rogue! You plucked my foot awry. Keep that! And the plucking of the other. Be merry, Kate. Some water here, what ho! Where's my spaniel, Schroiders? Sirrah, get you hence and bid my cousin Ferdinand come hither. One thing you must kiss and be acquainted with. Be merry, Kate. Shall I have some water? Sit down, Kate, to watch. No! You horse and villain, will you let fall?
Patience, I pray you, for the whole unwilling.
Horse and beetle-headed, flat-eared knave! Sit down, Kate. I know you have a stomach. Will you give thanks, sweet Kate, or shall I? What's this? Mutton?
Aye.
Who brought it?
I
Just burn and there with all the meat! What dogs are these? Where's that rascal cook? How dost you villains bring it from the dresser and serve to me not? That like it not. Here, take it away, you trenches, cuts and all! Take it!
Husband, I pray be not so disquieted.
Heedless jolt-headed and mad slaves.
Meat was well if you were so contented.
I tell you, Kate, was burnt and dried away, and for better that I did not touch it, because it engenders choler, plaintive anger, and twere better that both of us did fast, since of ourselves are choleric, than feed it with such over-roasted flesh. Be patient. Tomorrow it shall be mended, and tonight we'll fast for company. Come, I'll bring thee to thy bridal chamber. Does ever see the like?
He killed and bone him up.
Where is it? In her chamber, making a sermon of continency to her, and rails and swears great that she, poor soul, knows not which way to stand, to look, to speak. And since it's one you risen from a dream. Away, away, he's coming hither.
Thus, I have politically begun my reign. It is my hope to end successfully. My falcon now is sharp and must not be full gorged, for then she never looks upon her lure. Another way I have to man my hammer, that is, to watch these kites that bait and beat and not be obedient. She ate no meat today, or none shall eat. Last night, she slept not, nor tonight she shall not. As with the meat, some undeserved fault or fun about the making of the bed. This way offering the pillow, this way the bolster, this way the coverlet, another way the sheets, and then all this holy I intend, that all is done in reverent care. And in conclusion, she shall watch all night. And if she tempts it not, I'll rail and brawl and with the clamor keep her still awake. This is a way to kill a wife with kindness, and thus uncurb her mad and headstrong humor. If the man knows better how to tame a shrew, now let him speak. Tis charity to show.
I tell thee, sure, she doth bear me fair in hand. Sir, satisfying what I have said, stand by and mark the manner of his teaching.
Mistress, profit what you read.
What master read you?
First resolve me that. I read that I profess the arts of love.
And may you prove, sir, master of your art.
And may you, sweet dear, prove mistress of my heart.
Quick procedures, Mary. Now tell me, I pray, you let her swear that your mistress Bianca loves none in the world so well as Lucentio. Despiteful love, unconstant womankind, I tell thee, Licio, this is wonderful. Mistake no more. I am not Licio, nor a musician as I seem to be, but one that scorned to live in such disguise, for such a one as would leave the gentleman, to make a god of such a culling. Know, sir, that I am called Hortensio.
Oh, Hortensio! I have often heard of your entire affection for Mistress Bianca. Since mine eyes are witness to your lightness, I will with you, if you be so content, forswear Bianca and her love forever.
See how they kiss in court. Signor Lucentio, here is my hand, and here I firmly vow never to woo her more, but do forswear her as one unworthy of all the former favors that I have fondly flattered her withal.
And here I take the like on faith of never to marry with her, though she would entreat.
Would all the world but he had quite forsworn. For me, that I may surely keep my oath, I will be married to a wealthy widow ere 3 days past, which hath as long loved me as I have loved this proud, disdainful haggard. And so farewell, Signor Lucentio. Kindness in women, and not their beauteous look, show in my love. And so I take my leave, and resolutions I swore before.
Mistress Bianca, bless you with such grace as longeth to a lover's kiss. Nay, I have ta'en you napping, and have forsworn you with Hortensio.
Trying to be just. But have you both forsworn me?
Mistress, we have.
Then we are men of Licia.
I will have a lusty widow now.
That shall be wooed and wedded this day.
God give him joy.
I will tame her.
He says so, funny.
Nay, faith, he hath gone unto the taming school.
The taming school. What, is there such a place?
Petruchio is the master that teacheth tricks 11 and 20 long,
tame a shrew and charm her chattering tongue.
Oh, master, master! I have watched so long that I am dog-weary. But at last, I spied an ancient angel coming down the hill. Will serve it a turn.
What of him, Tranio? If he be credulous and trust my tale, I'll make him glad to see Vincentio and give assurance to Baptista Minola as if he were the right Vincentio. Now, take in your love and let me alone.
God save you, sir.
And you, sir. You're welcome. Try to do more honor or I'm at the farthest.
The farthest for a week or two, then up further as far as Rome. So to Tripoli, if God let me life.
What country man, I pray?
Of Mantua.
Of Mantua. Marry, God forbid, sir, and come to Padua careless of your life.
My life? How, pray? For that goes hard.
'Tis death for anyone in Mantua to come to Padua. Know you not the cause? Your ships are stayed in Venice, and the Duke, for private quarrel, twixt your Duke and him, hath published and proclaimed it openly. 'Tis marvel but that you were but newly come, you would have heard it else proclaimed about.
It's worse for me than so, for I have bills of money to exchange for Florence. Must still deliver them.
This will I do, and this I will advise you. First tell me, have you ever been to Pisa?
Ah, Pisa, I mean, Pisa, renowned, great citizens.
Among them, know you one Vincentio?
I know not, but I have often heard of him. A merchant of incomparable wealth.
He is my father, sir. And sooth to say, Count it somewhat doth resemble you.
As much as an apple doth an oyster, and all one.
To save your life in this extremity, this favor will I do for his sake. And think it not the worst of all your fortunes that you are like to serve Vincentio. His name and credit shall you undertake. And in my house you shall be friendly lodged. Look that you take it upon you as you should. You understand me, sir. Thus shall you stay till you finish your visits in the city. If this be courtesy, sir, accept of it.
Ah, sir, I do. Will repute you emperor, patron of my life and liberty.
Then go with me and make the matter good. This, by the way, I let you understand. My father is here looked for every day to pass assurance of a dowered marriage twixt me and one Baptista's daughter here. In all this I'll instruct you. Go with me to clothe you as becomes you.
upon entreaty our present alms. If not, elsewhere they meet with charity. But I, who never knew how to entreat, who never needed that I should entreat, am starved for it, giddy for lack of sleep, with oaths kept waking, and with brawling fed, and that which spites me more than all these wants. He does it under the name of perfect love. As who should say, if I should sleep or eat, 'twere deadly sickness or else present death. I prithee, go and get me some repast, I care not what, so make me wholesome food.
What say you to needs for?
'Tis passing good, I prithee let me have it.
I fear it is too choleric a meat. What say you to a piece of fat tripe?
A dish that I do love to be on.
I fear 'tis choleric. What say you to a piece of beef and mustard?
A dish I loathe to feed upon.
Aye, but the mustard is too hot a little.
Why then do the beef and let the mustard rest?
Nay, then I will not. You shall have the beef and the mustard, or else you'll get no beef with Romeo.
What then, both or one or anything thou wilt?
Why then, the mustard without the beef. Go get thee gone, both of you!
Oh, there's my Kate. Well, sweeting on board.
Mistress, what cheer? Faith as cold as can be.
Look up thy spirits, look cheerfully upon me. Here, love, thou seest how diligent I am to dress the meat myself and bring it thee. I am sure, sweet king, this kindness merits thanks. What? Not a word. Nay, that thou likest not. All my pains is sorted to no proof. Here, take away this dish. Pray let it stand. The poorest service is repaid with thanks, and so shall mine ere you touch the meat. I thank you, sir.
Signor Petruchio, far you are to blame. Come, Mistress Kate, I'll bear you.
It is of all Hortensio if thou wants ye, but good will do unto thy poor heart. And now, my honey love, we will unto thy father, Kate, eat apace. We will unto thy father, and revel it bravely as the best, with silken coats and caps and golden rings, with ruffs and cuffs and farthingales and things, with amber brace and beads and ductings of bravery, with scarves and fans and all this name. What? Hast thou dined? The tailor sees thy leisure to deck thy body with his ruffling treasure.
Here's the cap your worship did to speak.
What? 'Twas molded on a porringer, a velvet dish, fie, 'tis lewd and filthy. Oh, wait, let me have a bigger.
I'll have no bigger. This cap don't fit the time, and gentlewomen wear such caps as these.
But when you are gentle, you shall have one too, and not before.
That will not be in haste.
Why, sir? I trust I may have leave to speak, and speak I will. Your betters have adjured me speak my mind, and if you cannot, best you stop your ears. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, and with my heart concealing it will break, and rather than it shall, I will be free, even to the uttermost as I please in words.
Why, Kitty, what thou sayest is true. It is a knack, a toy, a trick, a baby's cap. I love thee in that thou likest it not.
Love me or love me not, I like the cap, and it I will have, or I will have none.
Thy gown. Come, Taylor, let us see it. Oh, why, what masking stuff is here? What's this? A sleeve? Why, 'tis like a demi-cannon. What's up and down? Cut like an apple tart? Here's up and down and snip and nip and cut and slish and slash like to a censor in a barber shop? What? In devil's name, Taylor, callest thou this?
I see she's like to have neither cap nor gown.
You bid me make it orderly and well, according to the fashion of the time.
Marry and did, but if you be remembered, I did not bid thee mar it to the time. Go hop me over every kennel hole, for you shall hop without my customs, sir.
I never saw a better fashion gown. More quaint, more pleasing, nor more commendable. The like you mean to make a puppet of me.
True, Kate. He means to make a puppet of thee.
She says your worship means to make a puppet of her.
Oh. What? Arrogance! Thou liest, thou friend, thou thimble, thou yard, 3/4, half yard, quarter, thou nail, thou flea, thou tick, thou winter cricket, thou bereaved in mine own home with a skein of thread. Away, thou remnant, thou quantity, thou yard, or shall I bemeet thee with thy yard, thou shalt think of prating whilst thou livest? I tell thee, that thou hast marred her gown.
Your worship is deceived. The gown is made just as my master had direction. Grumio gave order how it should be done. I gave him the order. I gave him the stuff. But how did you
desire to be made. Marry, sir, with needle and thread.
Did you not request to have it cut?
Thou hast faced many things.
I have.
Face not me. Thou hast braved many men. Brave not me. I will be neither faced nor braved. I bid thy master cut out the gown. I did not bid him cut it to pieces. Ergo thou liest.
Well, here's the note of the fashion to testify.
Read it. The note lies in his throat if you say I said so.
Imprimis, a loose-bodied gown.
Master, if ever I said loose-bodied gown, sew me up in the skirts of it and beat me to death at the bottom of brown thread. I said a gown.
Proceed. With a small compassed cape.
I confess the cape.
With a trunk sleeve.
I confess 2 sleeves.
The sleeves curiously cut.
Error in the bill, sir. Error in the bill. I bid that the sleeve should be cut out and sewn up again, and that I'll prove upon thee, though thy little finger be armed in a thimble.
This is true that I say, and I have thee in place where thou shouldst know it.
I implore thee straight. Take thou the bill, give me thy match yard, and spare not me.
God of mercy, Grumio, then ye shall have no odds.
Well, sir, in short, the gown is not for me.
You're in the right, sir. 'Tis for my mistress.
Go take it up then to thy master's use.
Villain, not for thy life. Take up my mistress' gown to thy master's use.
Sir, what's your conceit in that?
Sir, the conceit is deeper than you think. Take up my mistress' gown to his master's use. 5, 5, 5.
Say that thou wilt see the tail of it. Take it away, say no more.
Tailor, I'll pay thee for thy gown tomorrow. Take no unkindness to his hasty words. Away, I say, commit me to thy master.
And now, my kings, we will unto thy father and win these honest abilities. Our purses shall be proud, our garments poor, for it is the mind that makes the body rich. Even as the sun peereth through the darkest clouds, so honor peereth in the meanest habit. But is the jay more precious than the lark because his feathers are more beautiful? Or is the adder better than the eel because his painted skin contents the eye? Oh, no, good king, neither art thou the worse for this poor furniture and mean array. If thou countest a shame, lay it on me, and therefore frolic. We will henceforth with to thy fathers to feast and sport us. Go call my men. Send my horses unto Long Lane End. We will mount there, and thither walk on foot. Let's see. 'Tis now some 7 o'clock, and we will be there by dinner time.
I dare assure you, sir, 'tis almost 2, and 'twill be supper time ere you come there.
It will be 7 ere I go to horse. What I think, or do, or think to do, you are still grossing yet. I will not go today, and ere I do, it shall be what o'clock I say it is. Oh.
Why? So this gallant shall command the sun. Sir, this is the house. Please hear that I called.
And what else? I thought I'd be deceived, Senor Baptista may remember me, some 20 years ago, when we were lodgers at the Pegasus.
'Tis well, but hold your own in any case with such austerity as Lord to a father.
Marked. But sir, here comes a boy. We're going to school.
Grieve not him. Serabi and Dello, do your duty thoroughly, I advise you. Imagine toward the right, Vincentio. Ooh,
Set your countenance, sir. Here comes Baptista. Signor Baptista, you are happily met. Sir, this is the gentleman that I told you of. Stand good father to me now and get me Bianca for my patrimony.
Soft, son, sir, by your leave. Having come to power to gather in some debt, my son Lucentio made me acquainted with the weighty cause of love between your daughter and himself. And for the good report I hear of you, and for the love he beareth to your daughter, to stay him not too long, I am content in a good father's care to have him matched. And if it please you to like no worse than I, upon some agreement, me shall you find ready and willing with one consent to have her so bestowed. For curious, I cannot feel you, Signor Baptista, of whom I hear so much.
Sir, pardon me in what I have to say. Your plainness and your shortness please me well. Right true, it is your son Lucentio here doth love my daughter, and she loveth him. Who both dissemble deeply their affections. And therefore, if you say no more than this, that like a father you will deal with him and pass my daughter a sufficient dower. The match is made and all is done. Your son shall have my daughter with consent.
I thank you, sir. Where then do you know best we be applied and such assurance taken as with either part's agreement stand?
Not in my house, Lucentio, for you know, witches have ears, and I have many servants. Besides, old Gremio is marketing still, and hopefully we might be interrupted.
Then in my lodging, and in like you, there doth my father lie, and there this knight will pass his business privately and well. The worst is this, that at such a slender warning you are like to have a thin and slender pittance.
It likes me well. Gambio, hie you home and beat Bianca and make her ready straight. And if you will, tell what hath happened. Lucentio's father has arrived in Padua, and how she's like to be Lucentio's wife.
I pray to the gods she may live on my heart.
Down out to God wood, get to gone. Sir, shall I lead the way? One mess is like to be your cheer. Now we will better it in Pisa. Welcome.
I follow you.
Camilo, what sayest thou, being fellow?
You saw my master wave and laugh upon you.
What of that?
Faith nothing, but has left me behind here to expound the meaning or moral of the signs and tokens.
I pray thee, moralize them.
Then thus, Baptista is safe, talking with a deceitful son, with a deceiving father.
And what of that?
His daughter is to be brought by you to the supper.
And then?
The old priest at St. Luke's Church is at your command at all hours.
And what about this?
I cannot tell, but they are busied about some counterfeit assurance. Think you assurance of her, cum privilegio ad argumentum sum, to the church, takes a priest clerk, some sufficient honest witnesses. If this be not that you look for, I have no more to say, but bid Bianca farewell forever, and there.
Here's God.
I cannot perish. I know a wench ran in the afternoon, as she went to the garden for posse to stop a rabbit. And so may you, sir, and so would you, sir. My master hath appointed me to go to the church, to bid the priest at St. Luke's to come against you, come, with your appendix.
I may, and will if she be so contented. She will be pleased. Wherefore should I doubt? Hap what hap may, I'll roundly go about her. Shall go hard if can go without her.
Come on, in God's name, once more toward our fathers. Good Lord, how bright and goodly shines the moon.
sun that shines so bright.
Now by my mother's son and that's myself, it shall be moon or star, or what I list, or ere I journey toward your fathers. Go on, better on the back again. Cross and cross, evermore cross, nothing but cross.
So says he says, we shall never go.
Forward, I pray, since we have come so far, and be it moon or star or what you please. And if you please to call it a rush candle, henceforth I vow it shall be so.
I say it is the moon.
I know it is the moon.
Nay, then you lie, it is the blessed sun.
Then don't be blessed, it is the blessed sun. But sun it is not when you say it is not. And the moon changes even as your mind. What you would have it named, even that it is, and so it shall be so.
Petruchio, go thy ways, the field is won.
Forward, forward, thus the ball should run, and not unluckily against the bias. Soft company is coming. Good morrow, gentle mistress. Where away? Tell me, sweet king, and tell me truly too, hast thou not beheld a fresher gentlewoman? Such a war, red and white within her cheeks, what stars do spangle heaven, with such beauty as those true eyes become that heavenly face. Fair, lovely, maid, once more, good day to thee. Sweetheart, embrace her for her beauty's sake.
I will make a man mad to make a woman of him.
Young, budding virgin. Fair and fresh and sweet. Whither away, or where is thy abode? Happy the parents of so fair a child. Happy you still the man whom favorable stars unlock thee, once in real effect.
Why? How now, Kate, I hope thou art not mad. This is a man. Old, wrinkled, withered, faded, and not a wane as thou sayest he is.
Pardon, dear father, my mistaking eyes that have been so bedazzled with the sun that everything they look on seems green. Now I see, thou art a reverend father. Pardon, I pray thee, for my mad mistake.
Do, good grandsire, withal, make known which way thou travellest, and along with us we shall be joyful of thy company.
Fair sir, and you, my merry mistress, who with this strange encounter much amazed me. My name is called Vincentio, my dwelling Pisa, and bound I am Padua there to visit a son which long I have not seen.
What is his name?
Vincentio, gentle sir.
Happily met, the happier for thy son. And now by law, as well as reverend age, must entitle thee my loving father, the sister to my wife. This gentlewoman, your son, by this hath married. Wonder not, nor be not grieved, for she is of noble birth, her dowry wealthy, and of high esteem, belike so qualified as may be seen the spouse of any noble gentlewoman. Come along. I will embrace you, old Vincentio, and wander we to see thy honest son, who at my arrival will be full joyous.
But is this true? Or else it is your pleasure, like pleasant travelers, to pick a jest upon the company you encounter?
I do assure thee, father, so it is.
Come along. Make known the truth hereof, for our first merriment hath made thee jealous.
Well, Petruchio, this has put me in heart, half to my widow, and if she be forward, then thou hast taught Hortensio to be untoward.
idiot home, therefore leave us.
Nay, I'll see the church at your back and then get back to my master as soon as I can.
I marvel. Cameo comes not all this while.
So, this is the door. This is Lucentio's house. My father bears more toward the marketplace. Thither must I, and here I leave you, sir.
You shall not choose but drink before you go. I think I shall commend your welcome here by our lighted and good cheers toward.
You had best not louder. They're busy within.
What's he that knocks as he would beat down the gate?
Signor Lucentio within, sir.
Ah, he's within, sir. Not to be spoken at all.
What if a man bring him £100 or to make merry with?
Keep your £100 to yourself. He shall need not a long time here.
Did I not tell you your son was well beloved in Padua? Do you not see? To leave frivolous circumstance, I pray tell Signor Lucentio that his father is come from Pisa and is here at the door to speak with him.
Thou liest. His father is come from Mantua, and here looking out of the window.
Art thou his father?
Ah, sir. So his mother says, if I may believe her.
Why? Now, wait. Just that bravery to take upon you another man's pain.
Lay hands on the villain. I believe it means to cousin somebody in this city under my countenance.
I see them in the church together. God send them good shipment. But he was here. My own master Vincentio. Now we are undone and but we nothing.
Come hither, crack hemp.
I hope I may choose, sir.
Come hither, you rogue. What, didst thou forget me?
Forgot you? I could not forget you for I've never seen you before in my life.
Notorious villain, didst thou never see thy master's father Vincentio?
My worshipful old master. Yes, Mary. See where he looks out the window.
Is it so indeed?
Help! 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 Here is a madman, he's gonna murder me!
Help! Help! Signor Baptista!
Sir, what are you that offer to beat my servant?
What am I, sir? Nay, what are you?
What is a man, lunatic?
Oh, mortal God, oh, fine villain. A silken cape, a velvet hose, a scarlet cloak, and a cocked hat? Oh, I am undone. I am undone. While I play the good husband at home, my son is servants, but not the university.
How now? What's the matter?
He is a lunatic.
Sir, you seem a sober, ancient gentleman by your habit, but your words show you a madman. Why, sir, what sort did you if I wear pearl and gold? I thank my good father I am able to maintain it.
Father? Why, it's a sailmaker from Bergamo.
You mistake, sir, you mistake. Pray, what do you think is his name?
His name, as if I know not his name. I brought him up since he was 3 years old. And his name is Tranio.
Away, mad ass. His name is Lucentio. He is mine only son, heir to the lands of me, Signor Vincentio.
Vincentio. Oh, we've murdered his master. Lay hands on him, I charge in the Duke's name. Oh, my son. My son. Tell me, fine villains, where is my son, Vincentio?
Carry this madman to the jail. Father Baptista, I charge you, see that he be forthcoming.
Carry me to the jail?
He shall not go to prison.
Talk not, Signor Remy. I say he shall go to prison.
Take heed, Signor Baptista, lest you be crony catched in all this business. I dare swear, this is the right Vincentio.
Swear if thou darest.
Nay, I dare not swear it.
Then thou wert best say I am not Lucentio.
Yes, I know thee to be Sir Lucentio.
Away with the knowledge, to the jail with it.
The strangers may be hailed and abused. Oh, monstrous villain!
and yonder he is, the 9 or wherein we are all undone.
Pardon me, sweet father.
Sweet son. Pardon, dear father.
Oh, I thought then, where is Vincentio?
Here is Vincentio, the right son to the right Vincentio, that hath by marriage made thy daughter mine.
Where's that damn villain Tranio? Ravings matter so.
Why, is not this my cameo?
Cameo is changed unto Vicentio.
Love wrought these miracles. Bianca's love hath made me change my state with Tranio, while he did bear my countenance in the town. And happily, I've arrived at the last unto the wished haven of my bliss. What Tranio did, my son forced him to. Then forgive him, Father, for my sake.
This villain knows that dared send me to the jail.
But do you hear, sir? Have you married my daughter without asking my consent?
Who will content you go to? But I must stay to be revenged for this villainy.
And I to sound the depth of this knavery.
Look not pale, Bianca. Thy father will not frown.
My Kaci go. Well, then among the rest, I'd hope of all the my share of the feast.
Husband, let's follow to see the end of this into.
First, kiss me, please, and you will.
What in the midst of the street?
What? Art thou ashamed of me?
No, sir. God forbid. Kiss.
Well, let's home again. Oh, throw it away.
Nathan, I will give thee a kiss.
Now, pray love, stay.
Well, come, my sweet. Better once than never, but never too late.
And thou, Hortensio, with thy loving widow, come and feast with the best. My
And now I pray you sit, for now it's time to chat, as well as eat.
Nothing but sit and eat and eat.
Padua, afford this kind of San Petruccio.
Padua affords nothing but what is kind.
For both our sakes, I would that word were true.
Now for my life. Hortensio fears his widow.
But never trust me if I fear.
You're very sensible, yet you miss my sense. I mean, Hortensio is afeard of you.
He that is giddy thinks the world turns round.
Lovely replied.
Mistress Queen,
Thus I conceived by him.
Conceives by me? How likes Hortensio that?
My widow says thus she conceives her tale.
Very well mended. Kiss him for that, good widow.
he that is giddy thinks the world turns round. I pray you, tell me what you meant by that.
Your husband, being troubled with his Shrew, measures my husband's sorrow by his woe. And now you know my meaning.
A very mean meaning.
Right. I mean you.
And I am mean indeed, respecting you.
To her, Kate!
To her, widow.
100 marks, my kid don't put her down.
That's my office.
Spoke like an officer after me, lad!
Believe me, sir, they butt together well.
Head and butt. An ace-stupidest fellow would say your head and butt were head and torn.
I'm Mr. Scribe. Without a wake too.
Aye, but not frighten me. Therefore I'll sleep again.
Nay, that you shall not. Now that you have begun, and that you for a bit of jest or two.
Am I your bird? I mean, shift my bush and then pursue me as you draw your bow.
You're welcome all.
Senor Antonio, this bird ain't that bird you shot and missed. Therefore, a health to all shots and missed.
Oh, sir, Lucentio slipped me like his greyhound that does run for himself but catches for his master.
Good swift simile, but something harsh.
'Tis well you hunted for yourself. 'Tis thought your deer does hold you at bay.
God, Petruccio, Tranio hits you now.
I thank thee, Tranio, for that good. Confess. Hath he not hit you here?
As a little gold me I confess, but though the jest did glance away from me, 'tis 10-to-1 it made you two outright.
Now in good sadness, San Petruccio, I think thou hast the veriest Shrew of all.
Will I say no? And therefore, for assurance, let each one send unto his wife, and whose wife is most obedient to come when he doth send for her, shall win the wager which we shall propose.
Content. What's the wager?
20 crowns. 20 crowns? I'll wager so much on my hawk or hound, but 20 times so much upon my wife. 100 then.
Content.
A match 'tis done.
Who shall begin?
That will I.
Be together. Go bid thy mistress come to me.
I go.
I'll be your man, Bianca.
I'll have no house. I'll bear it on my own. How now, what's news?
She
unfortunate mine and their end.
Now, by my apology, Katrina comes.
What is your will, sir, that you sent for me?
Where is your sister and Hortensio's wife?
Visit conferring by the parlor fire.
Go fetch them hither. If they deny to come, swing them both to me soundly unto their husbands. Away, I say, and bring them hither straight.
Here is a wonder, if you talk of wonder, and so it is. I wonder what it bodes.
Marry peace, it bodes, and love, and quiet life, and all rule and right supremacy, to be short. What's not that sweet and happy?
Now fair before thee, son Crucio, the wager thou hast won. And I will add to their losses 20,000 crowns. Another dowry for another daughter. For she is changed as she had never been.
And I will my wager better yet, and show more sign of her obedience, her newly built virtue and obedience. See where she comes and brings your froward wives as prisoners to her womanly persuasion. Catherine, that cap of yours becomes your knocks off the ball, set her foot.
Lord, let me never have cause to sigh till I be brought to such a silly pass.
What a foolish thing to call you this.
I would that your duty were as foolish. The wisdom of your duty has cost me 100 crowns since summertime.
The more fool you for laying on my duty.
Catherine, I charge thee, tell these headstrong women what duty they do owe their lords and husbands.
Come, you're mocking. You'll have no telling.
I say we shall, and first begin with her.
She shall not.
I say she shall, and first begin with her.
I fire. Unknit that threatening, unkind brow, and dart not scornful glances from those eyes, to wound thy lord, thy king, thy governor.
It loves thy beauty as it lost to both the means, confounds thy fame as whirlwind shake fair buds, and in no sense is meet or amiable. A woman moved is like a fountain troubled, muddy, ill-seeming, thick, bereft of beauty.
And while it is so, none so dry or thirsty will deign to sip or touch one drop of it. Thy husband is thy lord, thy love, thy keep, thy head, thy sovereign, one that cares for thee, and for thy needs, commits his body to painful labor, both by sea and land, to watch the night in storms, the day in cold, whilst thou liest warm at home, secure and safe, and craves no other tribute at thy looks, but love, fair looks, and true obedience. Such duty as the subject owes the prince. Even such a woman oweth to her husband, and when she is froward, peevish, sullen, sour, and not obedient to his honest will, what is she but a foul, contending rebel, and graceless traitor to her loving lord? I am ashamed and riven of her so simple. To offer war when they should kneel for peace, to seek for rule, supremacy, and sway when they are bound to serve, love, and obey. Why are our bodies soft and weak and smooth, unapt for toil and trouble in the world, but that our soft conditions and our hearts should well agree with our external parts? Come, you froward and unable worms,
My mind hath been as big as one of yours. My heart as great, my reason happily more to bend you word for word and frown for frown. But alas, our lances are but straws. Our strength is weak. Our weakness past compare, but seem to be most which we have least of. Then veil your stomachs, for it is no good. And place your hand below your husband's foot, in token of which duty, if you please, my hand is ready. May it do him ease.
Go forward, old lad, thou shalt have. It's a good hearing when children are toward, and a harsh hearing when women are forward.
Come. Kate. Go to bed. We three are married, but you two are spent. 'Twas I that won the wager, though you with the whites. And now, being a winner, God give you good night.
Now go thy